Nasa bansa ngayon ang Oklahoma City Thunder center na si Steven Adams para sa NBA 3X Philippines. Nakausap namin siya tungkol sa takbo ng kanyang career sa NBA at expectations nila sa darating na season matapos makuha nilang all-star forward na si Paul George. Steven, welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you.
Great to have you over.
Thank
This
you.
is Migs. I'm TJ. Well, first of all, we heard that you've been here since Saturday.
Yes.
So you've been able to take in some of the sights and sounds of the Philippines. What's it been like so far?
It's been amazing, honestly. The weather's really harsh, but other than that, man, it's just like beautiful. The people, the passion here in basketball is just you don't see that like ever. You know, what I mean, not even in like the US. Like, They really love basketball here.
And you think you've got some really rabid, crazy fans in OKC?
Yeah, we got some crazy fans, and they're committed.
And they're loud.
100%. Yeah, but these ones are just like next level committed, like to just NBA. You know what I mean? And it's just amazing to see the sport that is number one in the country and like, I don't know, doing so well, you know what I mean?
All right, well, Migs and I, together with pretty much everybody who loves the NBA, can't wait to ask you how excited you are for next season with the addition of the new players. And there's a guy named Paul George. He's pretty good.
There's some guy.
Yeah.
No, it should be good, man. Yeah, it should be good with the new players. I haven't met them yet. I still got to go back and meet them. But again, man, like the front office, they do a really good job at putting together the players that probably is best fit for us, you know what I mean? Best fit for the team. So I'm just excited to go back and meet them, see if they're good dudes. That's always the first thing, if they're good guys. But yeah, should be good. Should be a good season, man.
Now, Steven, you being a mainstay with the OKC Thunder, what's it like, playing with Russ, and what's your greatest contribution for your team?
So Russ, playing for Russ is quite difficult, man. He's just so fast. And so like you have to keep up with him, you know what I mean? But he's an amazing dude, man. He just like pushes you every day. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. He's just an amazing player that brings us all together, makes everyone better on the team. Yeah, that's what we could ask from him. Yeah.
Now, with the addition of Paul George, what's going to be the expectations, from you and for the whole team?
Oh well, the expectations are just like every year we go in with the same thing. It's just there's nothing like, oh, this person needs to get shots or nothing. It ain't nothing like that. It's just we're working hard and just getting better as a team, whatever that is as a team. If some people have to sacrifice something for the better of the team, then those are the type of dudes that the front office put in place. So then you can make those sacrifices and it'll be an easy transition. Because at the end of the year, man, it just comes down to like what we really want. And obviously it's a championship, right? So whoever's willing to make that sacrifice, then they will do it, you know what I mean?
In your young career, what have you worked on specifically to try to improve every year? I mean, I remember last year in the playoffs, everyone was saying they were commending you how great you were on the defense, on the pick and roll. You're one of the few bigs who can really jump out and switch on the small guys. Yeah. Was that a thing for you? And how have you, tried to look at your game and say, I got to do this better?
But yeah, it's just one of those things you have to constantly keep getting better at it. Because again, like a lot of players work on their game, offensively all the time, and so you have to keep up with them defensively. So it ain't like you're just going to always do the same all the time. So that's all I kept trying to do, man. Is just, I don't know, just work on the mental side of things, the strategy, and more efficient movements and whatnot. So that's each year that's been my main focus, and it's been going well, man. You know what I mean? It's just getting more difficult. Teams are getting smarter. They're starting to change up. They're starting to put 5 guards out there now, so it's like, so now you have to change up the strategy. So yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. Yeah.
Is there going to be added pressure for you guys to do very well this year, considering that one of the new guys, Paul George's contract is only 1 year, and he might move on somewhere else?
Well, but it just comes down to how much the players put into it. To be honest, it's not like there's expectations of it just because we have him. So it's just the whole thing of him adapting to the system and us also really kind of teaching him and like welcoming him, right? And that's the main thing. Once all our new players feel comfortable with the system and as well as playing with players, then everything else is just easy from then on, So that's our only expectation, really, is just to make sure that they feel welcome, everyone's on the same page, and move on from there,
Now, Steven, in a stacked Western Conference, who has been, in your young career in the NBA, who has been your toughest defender in matchup and why? Can you think of somebody who you guarded, the toughest one you guarded?
Al Jefferson?
Yeah.
Yep.
He's the toughest. He's one of the toughest.
Why do you say so?
Just one-on-one post. He's the toughest to guard. He's just too just too crafty, really good with his weight and how to just understands angles really, really well. Yeah, and it's just stupid because he's got really big hands, and he pump fakes with one hand, and it looks so real. Like it just whoever pump fakes one hand. So yeah, he's been the toughest guard, one-on-one wise. If you're talking about team in terms of like team defensive strategy, it's probably Saints and then come Golden State. Yeah. I mean, sorry, Saints. Sorry, Spurs. Saints is a New Zealand team. Oh yeah, so Spurs. Sorry, so Spurs and then Golden State.
Okay.
Yeah, just because they're again, if you have a team that moves the ball really well, they're 100% harder to guard. Right. You know,
Steven, what's it like playing in the Western Conference?
I mean, I haven't. It's cool. It's fun. I mean, I haven't known any different. You know, I mean, I've always been in Western Conference, but it's fun. All the teams there are always challenging, and it's just one of those like because you constantly want to get better, and you always want to have that challenge from teams, and force you to make mistakes. That's what I like. It force you to make mistakes, then you can correct them and then get better. Yeah. So that's why I like the Western Conference, to be honest.
You're one of the few traditional big man centers nowadays left in the NBA. It's changing so much. Everyone wants to be a stretch 4 or even a stretch 5. What are your thoughts on this? How the role of the big man has changed so rapidly? I guess in the last 5 years you've been in the league.
Yeah, it has changed. I mean, everyone wants to shoot threes. I want to shoot threes. But it's not going to go. It's going to be a bad shot, but I want to shoot it. But it's just moving in that direction. Just because just the type of players that we have now in terms of strategies, it's completely different. Especially so, like next year, for instance, like everyone's playing small ball now, and all the bigs they could shoot now. So it's going to be probably 1 through 5 switch. Everyone's going to be switching. No more pick and roll. Coverages, it's going to have to be switched. That's the only way to guard them now, you know. So, I mean, that's the way the league's going. It's just you have to catch the train. Otherwise, if you miss it, then you're
gone.
Yeah, you're going to be gone. You have to adapt, constantly keep evolving to what's on the market. Yeah.
All right. Well, you're here now in the Philippines to be a big part of the NBA 3X, of course. You're going to see a lot of Filipino kids. And a lot of kids out there dreaming to make it to the level you were. You came from New Zealand. You're not an American, and that was not as easy as well. You know, considering how tough it was for you to get in there, what advice do you have for these kids out there? And we've got a couple of Pinoys out there who are trying to make their way in the US NCAA as well first and hopefully make it there. What tips can you give them?
I heard there's a guy committed to Cal State.
Yep. Yeah. And he's going to be playing under Coach Reggie, who's going to be joining you tomorrow. Yeah.
His name's Kobe.
He was named after after the dude from the Lakers. Yes, seriously, no joke. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, that's good for the Philippines, man.
Yeah.
Guy like that coming through. But I mean, advice. It just comes down to like committing yourself to the game, to where everything else doesn't. It shouldn't like affect you or you want to do that thing. Does that make sense? So like social life, you're just like whatever.
Okay.
It's just straight basketball. It's just sacrificing pretty much all your time to basketball.
Yeah.
And still, that'll put you in the best position. You still have to have some different ingredients to make it happen.
Yep.
But if you do that, if you do sacrifice all your time to basketball, then you will get at least to like college level in the States. You know what I mean? Something like that. So, yeah, that's probably number one advice now.
Right. Just something light, Steven. In your brief stay in the Philippines, what are you liking so far?
What do I like in the
Philippines? Have you had any interesting
like
food
or any place here in the Philippines?
Is it Halo Halo?
Halo Halo. All right.
That was nice, man.
Halo Halo. All right.
That was bomb. That was my stuff. And there was I tried pig's ears.
Sisig.
Is it?
Sisig?
Yeah,
well, there's some ears and there's more than ears.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
I think so. Yeah.
No, there wasn't.
There's nose. Nose. Just nearby. Nose. Ears and nose.
Okay, I guess it is.
It's good?
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. It was nice, the chili and stuff, but those are the only weird like foods I had. But yeah, it's been great, man. Again, I went down to just some areas where like
they play street ball.
Yeah. They just play street ball, man, and it's just like basketball is everywhere. Even next to Jose Rizal.
Okay, Jose Rizal. Okay.
Rizal. Sorry.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we went to his memorial.
Okay.
And just right next to it, there's just a bunch of kids still playing basketball. Like everywhere you look is just basketball hoop, and they're just playing. It's just that's the number one thing like I'm taking away from the Philippines, that it's like a real staple, and they're just so passionate.
Well, invite them to catch you this weekend here at NBA 3X.
And if you want to see me, come to the Mall of Asia on 22nd and the 23rd, right?
Weekend. Yep, absolutely.
All stuff weekend.
Let's compare our mustaches with Stephen. We'll try to grow it out the next 3 days. Stephen, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy it.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
For more sports updates, keep watching The Score. And don't forget to subscribe.